were not all slaughtered, but they had not turned against him in Rome. But enmity toward him started to fester when he was made dictator for another 10 years, and it began a course of social reforms that supported the lower and middle classes. This infuriated most of the wealthy people. Of course, he wanted to reform tax, subsidize grain, reduce government debt.
That should be our last part, right? All of his reforms, his political ideals. We're not going to watch the last couple minutes, but can anyone tell me what ends up happening to Julius Caesar? Yes, Jazz.
He gets stabbed
You did.
a lot.
A lot. That's right, 23 times by the Roman Senate. Go ahead, take a minute. Write those down. While you're writing those down, there's a critical thinking question at the bottom. It's going to ask you a couple of questions. First, when we were talking about Greece, what was the political system that we had talked about that they kind of brought to light? Does anybody remember what that was called? Yes, Hazen?
Imperial, emperor?
Grace. Democracy, yes. They started talking about direct democracies. This isn't very much like a direct democracy, is it? We're talking about dictatorships. So what I want you to think about, and this is your opinion, so keep that in mind. There is no wrong answer. This is your opinion. But thinking about what we just watched, thinking about Julius Caesar, but you can also think about your knowledge of other historical events that you've learned about, as I'm sure you remember some things you've learned in other history classes. Dictatorships and alliances within them, like we saw the alliance of the triumvirate, are those good or are those bad? Necessarily, like what is your opinion? Do you think those are a good thing? Do you think they're a bad thing? And then going a step further, thinking about modern government. You can apply it to the US government if you'd like, or you can think about maybe a country that has different, maybe a different political makeup, maybe they have access to different resources, maybe thinking of third world countries, something of that nature, right? Do you think a dictatorship would cause problems or fix problems? Okay, so answer those two questions. Take about 3 minutes to answer those. And then we're going to talk about them. You don't have to go super in depth, but go ahead and write your answers down. Give me a couple of sentences. Give me your thoughts on dictatorships. Are they good? Are they bad? Do they cause problems? Do they fix problems? Or is it somewhere in between? Make sure you don't just give me yes or no, good or bad, something of that nature. Give me a reason why you think that. Use examples from the video, or use examples from other things you've learned in history. We give you about 60 more seconds. Doesn't have to be perfect, just a couple of sentences. Get your thoughts out. Like I said, there's no wrong answer. This is your opinion.